doing your thing. What did you get? Oh, you got a dark and stormy. Hi. Howdy. So we are at the airport now. I got a margarita, nothing fancy, probably much to the chagrin of my neighbor downstairs, who probably, I think he told me on the phone, get a Cadillac margarita. And then...
why didn't you get, oh.
I don't know.
It is a Cadillac margarita.
I don't know. Anyway, here's the point. He got a dark and stormy, which is...
Rum.
Rum. It says Gosling's Black Seal Rum, Lime Juice, Fever Tree Ginger Beer, and Lime. So we're hoping that it should be tasty. At some point we will get food, but until then we are just happy to be on our way. Chris had to work a bit this morning, so I just went with him to work. We took our luggage, and then we just went from his office here to the airport. We took Opally, which we've taken before. That was kind of interesting this time because there was like some trucks and traffic in the way, so while our driver was quite close to Chris's office, he couldn't actually get to us due to traffic for like about 10 minutes. So
Sorry, helicopter passing by.
Yep, that's what happens when you're at an airport. All sorts of flying things happen. So our flight so far to Salt Lake City is on time. Once in Salt Lake, we'll have a bit of a layover. Hopefully once we get food or figure out food, we will remember to film that. We'll see. So, I don't know. Is there anything I really need to talk about?
No. We're going into this expecting heat and humidity.
Oh gosh, yeah, the heat and humidity. There's already a heat advisory for the runs. The weather right now is in the mid to high, it's like mid 80s, so about 84, between 84 and 86 mainly. But the humidity is anywhere from like 85 plus. So runDisney has issued a heat advisory telling people, please do not make this your personal best. Just try to finish the race. Don't worry about it. Keep hydrated. Remember, there's medical personnel standing by as needed. But yeah, they just want people to finish alive. I don't blame them.
Exactly. The outfit's ready. It's in the luggage. as much as I'll get yelled at by some of the people in one of my running groups going, never pack your running gear, but
it's fine.
I'm like, worst case scenario is I go buy something and...
You have your shoes on, which is mainly you have your running shoes on.
Yeah, if they lose our luggage, they're losing a couple bottles of beer too.
Not the beer!
These are like $40 bottles of beer.
Not the beer!
Yes, you just heard that right. There's two $40 bottles of beer in our luggage right now.
Yes, that's what happens when you sometimes shop at the brewery up in Placentia.
The brewery, B-R-U-E-R-Y.
So the brewery does a lot of barrel-aged things, which is really good. They actually split off. They have a secondary location, Thoreau, which is where they have all their sours, because they had a slight infection with their cellars before. If you need more explanation about that, we can do an episode about beer if you really want, but otherwise I would look it up.
Can we do it after the Tinkerbell half marathon?
Yes. This is pretty good.
Yeah.
Dark and stormy, good. We highly approve.
I keep hearing some people from the Rum Runners talking about it.
From what? The dark and stormy?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, we've got a few hours to kill.
Yeah, our flight's not till like 3 something. We've got a
little over 2 hours to kill, so we're gonna get a couple cocktails, pick up some stuff for our, some water, maybe some Powerade for Chris as well. Water and Powerade.
Water and Powerade, yes. Just got to keep him hydrated for the runs and stuff, and then make sure he stays hydrated afterwards. Me, it's fine. I can faint. I'm just cheering. It's cool.
Exactly. She's just cheer squad.
I'm just cheer squad.
Not even worth it. All right, I guess we should end this right now for a bit until we get some food, maybe.
Food probably.
And also do up our Pokemon thing.
If you wanna.
All right, let's see if I can pan up without.
Outdoor patio. There's some nice blue sky right there. I don't know what else you're catching.
Right now it's the pet, and so the.
howdy hey. So just picked up some food. Went to the Greek place. I got gyro entree plate. Excuse me. He got the chicken kebabs. I don't think we've ever eaten from this place before, so it'll be fun-filled and exciting. It looked good. And I know they had just freshly, or the gyro stuff, freshly cut the meat.
Shape?
Yeah, they shaved the meat. So it was an electric shaver, so it was kind of weird going. So that was
Kind
a
of
little
cheats.
disturbing.
That's cheating, isn't it?
Well, you know.
How's the meat?
Taste it. Have some.
I'm
have
trying.
some meat.
Oh my god, I didn't want to. Can I get us? There we go.
Tasty.
Nice. Moist. Good, good seasoning.
Really nice. So yeah. So
So
we're
she gets
gonna-
that and I get chicken. Great.
Well, you like chicken. I didn't know if you were gonna like the gyro.
I like gyro because it's thin. It's not like cutting into a damn.
Well, I'll know that
Is
next
that
time.
seriously? Oh, it's a jet. Oh my god, seriously?
I have no idea what he's looking
Sorry.
at over there. He's making comments and he's like, seriously, seriously, and I have no idea
Hold
what
on.
he's looking at.
I need to hand you this because this is gonna be funny. It's a plane for the Jets.
So apparently he showed you a fancy plane that the New York Jets logo on the side, because you know we don't see that around here too often. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and eat because we haven't really eaten it all today. We had a couple of cheese sticks and like a bag of chips at his office. So yes, definitely need food, and then get ready for maybe one more cocktail. And then get ready to board our plane because it should be soon after that.
Yep.
And then I don't know if we're gonna film on the plane or if we're just gonna wait till we get to Salt Lake. Who knows? We got a lot of time in Salt Lake.
We got a few hours to kill.
It's like what, almost a 4-hour, about a 4-hour layover. We don't know what we're gonna do with ourselves. Hopefully not to get into trouble. So, all right, see you then. So, hello.
Hi.
We are waiting. Where are we?
We're waiting for our next flight. We're currently sitting in Salt Lake City, about an hour out from boarding our next flight for our nice 4-hour flight, I think, to Orlando.
We ate at Squatters.
Do you consider that eating?
Well, okay, so we could have had real food, but we ended up having like a couple of beers, cocktail, and snacking on a pub pretzel. I really wasn't very hungry. I, for some reason, still felt hungry from eating in Long Beach, so I really didn't feel like having anything. So, but we had, well, I drank from Squatters chocolate rye stout, which is really good, and having a Mormon mule, which is made with 5 wives vodka, a ginger syrup, soda, and lime juice. And then you had
Outer Darkness by Squatters, and then the Polygamy Nitro Porter by Wasatch, both Salt Lake City breweries.
yeah. So yeah, it was a good time. The food menu looked really good. If I was actually hungry, I would have gotten actual food, but because I really wasn't feeling it, I kept debating, like, do I want to, do I not want to? I think I just want to get on the flight and just kind of relax and try to sleep some. And then we'll be arriving extremely early to Orlando.
5 a.m.
I don't think we've ever arrived.
Here, let me do that again. 5.
5? Wait, one more time? 5 in case you didn't know.
Hey, look, it's the end of the first. We're still winning.
So we are also, the Ducks are playing, which is why Chris has on his Ducks hockey jersey. They are playing against the Calgary Flames.
I'm sorry. I love the Flames also, but
he actually has a Flames jersey. This is game 4. So we'll see how, of 7, we'll see how the Ducks do. We have already won 3 games, and that's all I'm going to say, because you can't say anything beyond that.
we chased their goalie in under 2 minutes.
Yeah. But there's still a lot of hockey to play. So just because we chased their goalie out doesn't mean we can rest on our laurels. They got to keep,
No,
they got to
because
keep on it. There's
in the first, Calgary's got 12 shots. We've got 9 and 2 goals,
and we've already given them 1 power play.
Yeah.
Holding. Anyway, so we'll see how that progresses. It'll probably be one of those where if Chris is awake on the middle of the flight, I'm sure he won't look. Otherwise, we will find out in the morning what exactly transpired.
I'll try to track it.
We'll see what happens. We would have filmed on the plane, but it's kind of difficult because we're not sure how the sound of the plane and trying to film for you lovely folks is going to be. We really didn't film at Squatters because I think we were just trying to decompress a little bit.
And it was kind of noisy.
Yeah, so...
it's a lot noisier concourse area than here. I'm like, the noise here is...
pretty minimal considering.
Because there's a basketball game on.
Yeah.
Seriously, that's all the... But
Yeah.
I'm looking around, and the fact that we're less than an hour from boarding,
Yeah.
it's pretty empty. This is gonna be a fun flight.
The flight here wasn't too bad. There was a little bit of turbulence. One of the flight attendants was amused by my crochet, where she was joking like she hoped by the end of our flight, which was about an hour long here, the blanket would be done. Of course it wasn't, but it was still really funny when she came by to deliver snacks, it was to pick up trash. She was commenting how fast I was crocheting at that point. But sometimes you just get into a zone, and that's what happens.
Absolutely so. All right. Anything else? Any words of final parting words of wisdom?
No. I have my mouse ears in my purse.
Yep.
Unless you really want me to put them on now, but I have mouse ears in my purse. So for when we land, I have other mouse ears that have been packed away. So in the luggage, hopefully they survived. I'm sure they did.
I'm like, we're getting so early. We're just dropping our carry-on stuff at the hotel, and maybe find coffee in the morning, and then straight to Magic Kingdom. Our first fast pass is at 8 a.m., so we're right at opening. I think it's even an early entry day, isn't it?
Oh, I think so.
That's why we got the 8 a.m.?
Yeah, I think so. So it'll be fine. It'll be fun. And then we also have the wine and painting or something.
It's paint with a view over at Bay Lake Tower at the Top of the World Lounge. So that's going to be fun.
And you actually received an email about checking in.
Yeah, we've got to check in. Check-in starts a little before 1 o'clock. So it's drunken painting. And then from there, what? Are you saying it's not drunken painting?
Well, you may not necessarily get drunk.
It's drunken painting.
I think they only give you 2 beverages, and anything beyond that you have to pay for.
And then from there, immediately head over to the Expo bus so we can get over to the runDisney Expo. So I can pick up my bib, she can pick up her
Cheer Squad, whatever.
Cheer Squad stuff, and then figure out the rest of the evening.
Yeah, we still have no idea since Yeehaw Bob apparently is not going to be performing like he normally does. I guess he took a personal day off or whatever. Hey, stop that. Hey, people get vacations and they get to do stuff too. So
not during my trips. Any other time, I was happy.
Anyway, that had been the original plan, was to see Yeehaw Bob, but apparently that's not happening now. So yeah, we're still trying to figure out what we're gonna do. I don't know if we're gonna meet up with people. I don't know if we're just at that point gonna be so zonked that we're just gonna crash out.
I know.
That's a
Yeah,
big
exactly.
possibility.
There's a chance we may end up over at Scat Cats in French Quarter,
Don't know. We'll see.
or hang out over at what's the other one? Crap.
No, not the River Route. Well, the River Route.
Muddy Rivers.
Muddy Waters. Muddy
Rivers.
Waters. Muddy Rivers. And then there was the River Roost.
Right, River Roost,
And the
Muddy
River-
Rivers.
Yeah, River Roost was the one where Yeehaw Bob was going to be at.
Right. And we're not going to Mardi Gras because that's a pool bar. So. Anything else?
No, I think that's about it.
Okay. Next time you see us, we'll be in Florida.
So we have landed in Orlando.
Please stand clear of doors and hold on to handrails. The shuttle will be departing momentarily for the main terminal. Whether you are here on business, returning home, or visiting our world-class attractions, welcome to Orlando and Central Florida.
Wait.
Hello, this is
America.
Orlando Air Dyer. Welcome to the city here. You probably know Orlando for its world-class theme parks and attractions. However, there's so much more to do. From our professional sports, high-tech and emerging medical industries, to our fire parks. There's something for you to enjoy.
I've never done this so early.
Please hold on to the handrails. The shuttle is approaching the main terminal building. When the shuttle stops, please exit and follow the signs to baggage claim A. Resort and other ground transportation options are on level 1.
Wait, we have a lowly cast member over here.
Yeah, this is better than the last time we came, and it was like full of people.
It's so empty. It is horribly empty. You're the scanner.
Do you have your magic bag?
Yes, I do.
Go to lane 6.
Perfect. Thank you. 6.
The individual air conditioning and lighting controls are positioned above each seat, and a lavatory is located at the rear of the motor coach. Once you travel time to the Walt Disney World Resort,
Yeah, da, 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 da. Oh, look, there's a bus just for. No, I kid. Maybe it is just for us.
It's time to make vacation memories that will last.
I wouldn't be surprised if it stopped at a few places because it's so early.
So please grab your party and your belongings and prepare to safely and efficiently board Disney's Magical Express. I'm Carissa.
So yeah, so we're here. I don't know how live we are. Hi.
Morning.
Alright, I'll just need one magic band.
I don't know, you might need his. Mine wasn't.
You
No,
guys are going to Riverside, correct?
Yes.
Alright, you guys are all set. You're going to have 46.
Cool, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks. Jen, this.
I am so tired. I tried to walk through a wall, that was awesome.
She tried to walk through a glass door.
Morning, how are you?
Port Orleans. Huh?
First time here?
No, we've been here before.
First time this early.
This first time that. Oh God, it's dark. Hey, pick a seat. I'm just gonna let you go somewhere.
Alright, we just do this one.
And I sit across from you?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
I don't think we have to worry too much about.
Here, here's your camera.
Hi. Am I still filming? Hi. I don't know how close I am. Anyway. So yeah, see if I can get into focus a little bit here.
Disney Research Zurich works very closely with ETH University.
There we go. A little bit better.
PhD students, joint master's students, joint.
Anyway, so we're here. We're on the Magical Express right now.
So this was their final
We're the only ones on this bus, I'm sure. There's no one else. I'm sure other people will show up. Apparently it's already 72 degrees. I don't know if it's just I'm warm for the walk or I can already feel some of the humidity. Yes, I think this is the only bus here. It's actually a Disney's Magical Express bus, which makes Chris very happy, considering last time we just got a generic Mears one.
And ultimately they decided to make a rake mechanism.
But yeah,
So the way the beach bus was, it drops a rake into
the flight
sand.
itself wasn't too bad. The pilot did say something that there was a possibility of turbulence. I remember being awake for a little bit of that, but it wasn't horrid. Chris could probably tell you if there was more. But overall, it wasn't a bad flight. There were a lot of kids on our flight, and I know that at times different kids are crying for different reasons, but it's a flight, and depending on how old your child is, everybody reacts a little differently because, you know, kids, they don't know what's going on, what to do. Their body's doing weird things, like they don't know, like to pop their ears and stuff, so you just kind of deal. So, because, you know, the parents are doing what they can for them. Oh. I'm not sure what Chris is looking at. Should we?
No, it's that family that it was that grandmother and granddaughter that was on the plane with us. They're coming into DME as well.
Cool. Anyway, Christopher, do you have anything else to add at the moment?
No, I'm tired. I'm cranky. My stomach is naughty.
Yeah.
All
right.
Not happy, so.
We'll stop before they get on the bus because I'm sure they don't want to be our thing.
Exactly.
Oh,
Did they not come in?
no, not yet. Here, they're sitting on the bench. Maybe they're waiting for somebody.
Oh, maybe.
One more thing. Let me see if I can flip this around and show me again, or have the Christopher.
What do you want to
help
do?
me.
What do you want to do?
So, one more thing. While we were in Salt Lake and we were sitting there waiting to board, and we, you know, did a little bit of filming, as you saw. A young man named Tucker came up and asked if we were YouTubers, and we said yes, though we're very new to it. And of course, he asked a couple times if he could be in the video. We said maybe, partially because due to his age, we would definitely want to ask his parents' permission if he wants to do that. But he did subscribe to our channel, so thanks, Tucker. He also mentioned that he wants to start a channel, so hopefully he will let us know when that happens, so we can return the favor and see what he's up to. But yeah, that was pretty cool to have that happen, so we'll see. Hi, Tucker. Anyway, now we're just waiting for the bus to do its thing to get us to our resort. So we'll see you all, I guess, in a little bit. I'm not sure how much Chris is going to film there since it is so dark.
I don't know. We'll see.
But another bus pulled in.
Oh, hey, another bus pulled in. Sweet.
Yeah.
Which means other buses might start showing up.
Yeah.
But yeah, seriously, this is... There is no one. We're at the front of the bus.
Yeah.
You cannot get any further up.
Unless you are sitting in the please reserve this for other people who really need it more than you do.
Yep.
So we're leaving those for those folks who might actually really need it. So
alrighty. Looks like people are getting scanned. Oh, maybe they're going for this one.
Maybe. We'll see. Hey, we're here. We're actually the first stop.
Do you know what I see?
Kind of cool.
Do you know what I see?
The WDW sign.
Just so I can get an idea. Where am I going? So, we're gonna have to go that way. Somewhere that.
Maybe just at the.
I'm assuming way over there somewhere.
We'll figure it out.
Hopefully there'll be more signage.
Well, when we come back, and like if we're going from Contemporary, we'll be dropped off there.
True.
So, shall we mosey in?
We shall mosey in.
Okay.
Hey, there's a river. Wow. Okay. And hey, there's info here.
Ooh.
So,
Bus route 6.
so all bus stops. It'll be kind of cool to see the fans working later.